Alright everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Curse of the Island. Now upon watching this, you were probably wondering why in the world you can't log on to the server, and if that's not your issue, then stay tuned because I'm about to tell you why. If you can't log in, you cannot. And I'm already seeing some new surprises here, but we'll check those out in just a second. So due to a lot of griefing attacks we've had, a lot of people have just been going around messing up buildings and all, which we don't really enjoy because, you know, when people build something, it's special. We don't want it to be taken down by some silly head who just wants to give people a bad day. So we have decided to whitelist the server. Now, basically, whitelisting means that we have to, people who've already logged in, I believe, can still log back in, but new people will have to either send me a message or, you know, contact me in some way via Skype or something so I can get your Minecraft name and we can make sure you're not a griefer and we can just get you on the server so you can have fun. But we can't make it public access anymore, however, because, you know, too many people have been griefing and we want that to stop. So the best way we thought we could combat that is just to whitelist the servers so we can have all the people we want to play on and potential people who we also want to play on. We can have them on the server as well. We just have to kind of get you through a little bit of an application process there. Not really application, you just kind of have to send me a message and then we'll get you on here. Alright, but nevertheless, we are back with some more Minecraft Curse of the Island, and I feel like we should probably check out some of these messages. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Turbuscus, that's the guy who was throwing all the eggs. I remember him, yes. Happy Kwanzaa, that is not how you spell Kwanzaa, and I do not celebrate Kwanzaa, unfortunately. Happy Chanukah, that is what I like to see. Hanukkah, Chanukah, however you want to spell it, and you can spell with an H even if you want to. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Alright, so let's just take down some of this stuff right here, and we will get back on the road. Now, if you missed the past two episodes, not a big deal or anything. Basically, what we've done is we've laid out this basic little house here. This is the kind of house I really enjoy doing. It's really interesting when it comes to tech it, because usually what I want to do is I usually put my machines in the middle and chests right here, but today what we're going to be doing is finishing off the roof, and we might even be able to get started on the jungle saplings, which I have right here to make ourselves a giant tree that big structure up there may or may not get in the way of. But let's see what we have in here. Gift by J Tyga. All right, let's see what we got in here. Whoa, full iron and 10 diamonds. Okay, like I said earlier, I really don't want to accept gifts because it's just really cheaty, and I don't want to, like, already have 10 diamonds. I want to have to go mining for diamonds. I want to do that kind of thing. And something, since, you know, we just passed 2,600 subscribers, that is fantastic. Thank you all very much for watching, and 400,000 video views. I believe that was on Sunday evening. Yeah, right around then. And we are just reaching 2 monumental landmarks. Now, growth has kind of slowed down. I've noticed that's not really a big deal. You know, it's okay. I mean, all good things have to come to an end at some point, but I've noticed that my Minecraft mod spotlights, those are immensely popular. A lot of people really enjoy seeing those. You know, I enjoy making them and all. However, lately a lot of the mods I've been seeing haven't been all that great, so, you know, I may be getting back on the boat with those, but it's really, oh goodness gracious. That was like a little water bottle I have right here, and it just made a funky sound. All right, so let's just, while that glass is melting up, we'll just kind of lay out the framework for where our new place is going to go. By place, I mean the structure where our main jungle tree will go up. So let's have a kind of junction right here. We could even have like a little farm right here, something like that. Biodome, you know, that kind of stuff. All right, so since we've kind of run out of cobblestone, that will require quite a lot of mining. I figure it'd be about time to get on the road without... Did I hear somebody? I thought I heard a flint and steel. Huh? If you're wondering why my face is so lit up, it's because it's quite dark right here right now. It's nearing nighttime, and I'm doing this episode a lot later than I would like to. However, I just wanted to make a mention of the whitelisting since we did do that today, so I just wanted to keep you all in on the loop on what's going on with the channel right now. So yeah, let's just see. Do we have any more iron? I do want to, like, someone gave me iron. I felt like I'd just make some tools out of that, just because, you know, it's a really easy thing to do, and it's nice and easy. It's simply that. It's just simply easy. And whoever was the joker who gave me 10 free workbenches, well, you know, that one's on you. I've got a bunch of free workbenches because of you, so thank you, sir. And since this, I feel like I just keep having all these random tangents, but some nice guy managed to give us, or not really give us, but some nice guy managed to make a plugin on the server where tree capacitor is a thing. So tree capacitor is where if you hit the bottom log or a log on a tree, and every log above it will disintegrate, and you'll get all the saplings and whatnot. So look at all that. This is perfect. It also seems like the ratio for getting apples is extremely heightened, because as you can see, I have 23 apples, and that is usually not what you see when you're taking up a normal tree. So that is a new thing, and that's that stuff I do like. All right, so let's just, oh, goodness gracious, water bottle, what in the world? He's trying to get his pot? Yes, he is trying to get his pot. I won't even try anymore. I quit. I've had enough of that shenanigan. All right, so you know what? While we're just taking up all these trees, we are desecrating the landscape. I feel like I would let you people know, I feel like I would let all you voluptuous folk of the earth know what is going on with the channel and what you can expect in the near future. So I do want to start up horror games pretty soon, because you know everyone likes seeing a good horror game. So yeah, I'm probably going to be doing some free horror games. Some of you have already recommended horror games for me to play, which is what I like to see. Some of them do cost money, some of them don't, so I'll be looking into the ones that are free first before I have to buy them. Now, seeing as though I am on a laptop, and I have had this laptop for some time now, it's an HP Pavilion DV6. I explained all the specs and everything on my 500th video, the gaming setup reveal. So if you want to go see all the specs I have specifically, you can go check that out. There's some of them I don't even remember, so that's the only reason I'm saying that, not trying to get a view out of you. Anyways, this computer is getting kind of old, and I've been dusting it out. You know, I've been making sure all the parts are still working fine and dandy, so that's not an issue, but it is starting to cool off. You know, after you have a computer for a certain amount of years, it just starts slowing down. You start seeing performance lacking and, you know, stuff like that. So I may not be able to do as many hardcore games as I used to be. I mean, I can still do Kerbal Space Program, Arma 3, and all those decent framage like record and still be at 60 frames, which is, to some of you, you're probably like, wow, you're really angry about that. Well, not necessarily, but whenever you see a video that is under 60 frames per second, which is what I currently record at, the things you see are at 30 frames per second, in case you're curious, and videos that are under that do not look good. They're all frame rate of, you know that term, and I want to try and get you the best content I can and it looks good. You know, I don't want to give bad content. It's like lacking in framage and everything, but because my computer's slowing down, we may have to deal with that. Now, I wouldn't upload it if it looks like just really bad and laggy. I would try and redo it, like with Payday. It was just looking bad and laggy, so I fixed that. However, it may just become more prevalent, unfortunately. So I'll try and like overclock my PC if I can do that, just to get the most out of it while I have it, and then we'll see if we can't go into a new PC. Yeah, that's what I'm all about. So let's just lay out the rest of this right here. Now, what was that? I was about to say something else. Before I get on to the next topic, I felt like I would tell you all, you know, your suggestions really matter. That sounded really scripted, unfortunately. I mean that very sincerely. I care about what all of you have to say, all your comments, all of your personal messages. I read every single one I get, every one that shows up in my, the inbox and all my emails. Apparently, sometimes if there's a lot of comments on a certain video, some of them will get tuned out of the inbox system, so some of them I don't get, unfortunately. So if I don't respond to your comment, it's not intentional abuse, it's just sometimes YouTube doesn't give me the notifications about them. For example, on my Minecraft Forge, how to install that thing has almost over 800 comments, and about every week I get one comment from it, but at least 30 to 100 are added, so quite a few of those are filtered out. Now, I understand this is in place on purpose, because if you have a video that's really popular and it's getting a lot of comments, it would fill up your inbox really quickly in relation to recent videos. So I understand where it's coming from, but at the same time, you know, I'm sorry I can't get to every single person's comment if it's on a very popular video. But your suggestions do matter, which is the point I'm trying to get across. So if you want to see me play a game, if you want to see me adapt a series in a certain way that would make it more interesting to you, well, that is something I'm interested in knowing. So to give you guys a bit of a sneak peek on what will be coming up on the channel pretty soon, I do want to go back into Arma 3 and see what I can do with that, because there's been quite a few updates, and doing Wasteland and the DayZ modifications for it could be quite interesting, so I'll try that out in the near future. Kerbal Space Program, I'll probably delay my solo series and move into something new called, was it Kethane? Kethane Space Program. Kethane is basically it's a real life, oh boy, my chemistry is evading me. It's a compound, I'm pretty sure. It's like a fake compound. No, I said it was real. It is fake. It is in Kerbal Space Program. It is a modification. It allows you to go mining on other planets for all this stuff, and the planet Kerbin. So it'd be a pretty cool mod to try. It'd be interesting to do like moon colonies and all that stuff. So if you're interested in seeing that kind of stuff, well, make sure to give me a holla, girl, because I am listening to what you have to say. All right, who am I getting shy by? Oh, look at you, you little sneaky man. All right, here we go. So let's just take this guy out with the bow. Now, something, whenever I'll just give you, whenever I'm talking Minecraft talk, I always like to get into a special little story, because I like being involved with all of you, and I share stories with you, so I figure that's my little personal contribution. So anyways, I want to tell you about when I started YouTube, what my original, like, my strategy was. Now, with any YouTube startup, oh, I might die here. Oh, goodness gracious. Those little guys. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There are too many folks and they're still breaking down my door. Oh, goodness gracious. That guy right there. He's going to become a serious new. Oh, you're no. I'm getting pushed. What are these people doing? What are these? Oh my goodness, server lag. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. We solved the problem. All right, so whenever you want to start up YouTube, oh my goodness, look at this little guy. What is he carrying? What is that? He had a stick. Look at that little guy. He's a little player. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's start with the story. When I originally started YouTube, when I wanted my videos to resemble, I started off doing a lot of tech stuff with a bunch of my friends, and I tried to adapt it to stuff that the Yogscast was doing and stuff like that, just to make my videos, or our videos rather, seem professional and better in the light of the public. But something I learned as I went along was that originality is the key, but taking editing strategies and like thumbnail techniques from other YouTubers kind of helps you along your way. Now, I don't think I've copied anybody's thumbnails. I really don't think I have. If I have, I'm sorry. My thumbnails aren't exactly unique, but they're not really good either. So I want to try and make good thumbnails that are appealing, but I take a look at other people's thumbnails sometimes. You know, I'm not an avid fan of PewDiePie, but I will say he does make a pretty good thumbnail, honestly. I'll just say that much. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so whenever I made my original videos, if you look at any of my Arma 2 videos or my attempts at DayZ, I think I only had one attempt before I got banned, but I tried to do like the Frankie on PC and the Sacriel map overlay where like I tried to show myself going somewhere, and that was completely copied from them. Unfortunately, it was really cool. I love the idea, so I adapted it to where it wasn't even adapted. It was just I copied it. I totally ripped off what they were doing, and I just love the idea so much I did it myself. And yeah, that was a little thing I did. So that's my little moment. I copied out the. I didn't really copy, but I took a strategy that was really cool and I liked the idea and I used it for myself. So yeah, that was bad. I'm not a copycat. I just like looking professional in some sense. Now, oh boy, who's a YouTuber I enjoyed to watch? Markiplier. Markiplier's a good YouTuber. Dempsey subscribed to him on the channel. I didn't know who he was before that, but I like the way he does his horror games. And actually, I'm not going to say I'm going to completely copy him the way I do my horror games, but he's kind of inspired me to start up horror games myself. Now, I was going to do them originally, but that just kind of gave me the initiative I really kind of needed to get started with it more so than I normally would be. So I figure I would start off. Now, Shadow Chernobyl, which was the original horror game that I bought, that was back in 2007, that's when it came out. It's not a full screen game, so if you switched it to the resolution of your monitor, for example, which is if you have a typical monitor, it has a resolution of 1280 by 720p, a typical HD monitor. It does not fit that, and you get some really awkward black lines. However, I have this issue to where if I try and resize it, the monitor that is, or the game within the monitor, like the contours, like the edges of the game get stuck somewhere in my browser, so I have no way of editing them. So yeah, that's a bit of an awkward moment right there. So what else? Oh, he's got a power bow. Oh, he didn't drop it. Those skeletons are always so selfish when it comes to their bows. They never drop them. Look at that guy. Now, all these zombies, there's some really pimp zombies sometimes. They see full gold armor. They're just blinging out, and they're looking like some true G's right there. That's what I like to see up in my Minecraft server. Or should I say our Minecraft server? Because everybody contributed. This is a big family. All right, so let's see right here. Now, oh, goodness gracious. I remember when I played my first horror game and I was recording it. It was Slender Tubbies. And I let out quite a manly scream. Like, it wasn't like, ah! It wasn't like that. It was like, oh my god. And I was freaking out because it was real. It wasn't real. It was, the fear was real, you could tell. And it was scary, honestly. I was scared, I'm not going to lie. I was quite frightened. And if you go back and watch that video, I won't link it because, you know, I'm a bit of ashamed of myself, honestly. I thought I was going to be stronger than that, but my dog comes up behind me, and my Dober dog, I think she's on the stairs right now. Oh, no, she's not. You may have seen her earlier in the video. I think I heard her rubbling around up there. But she came up and licked my elbow, and I was just like, I had both my headphones in, and whenever a Slender Tubby gets really close to you, it starts screaming, like, ah! A very terrifying scream. And my dog licked me, and I thought it was like tickling me or something. That couldn't be real, but I was in the state of fear at the moment, so logical thought wasn't included in the package. So I was getting licked from behind. I was like, oh my god, it's what's happening to me! It's coming up behind me, and it's licking my elbow before it takes me. And it was my dog, and I was screaming. It was crazy. So I'm interested to get back into horror games because I'm not the strongest at heart when it comes to horror games, and I think it'd be interesting for you all to see my reactions to all that. So yeah, those will be coming soon enough. And not to mention, it does add to the plethora of stuff we do on the channel. I mean, Dempsey does gosh knows what. He does like all those 4chan stories, and you really never know what you expect out of 4chan, other than the fact that it's probably going to be a bit scarring in some way or another, but that's 4chan for you. Hence the reason I've never really been on that website recreationally. Now you're probably like, oh, of course you've been on 4chan, you're lying to us, but I've never been on 4chan for reals, ever. Dempsey goes on 4chan, I don't go on 4chan. I'm scared of 4chan. All the stuff you'll find on 4chan, I do not want to tell you to go on 4chan. If you're a child, do not go on 4chan. If you're weak at heart, or you do not know, if your parents have not explained to you the birds and the bees, please do not go on 4chan. As a matter of fact, if you're not a broger, do not go on 4chan. There are so many do not goes on 4chans if any of those apply to you. But yeah, a lot of interesting horror stories and awkward trends arise from 4chan. So that's just something for you. I think I've already messed up this roof. It's already an awkward. Oh, I didn't continue the pattern. Hang on a second. I thought I did this right. Oh no, it's because I continued this, I did a little overhang. That's why. Okay, that's not really a big deal, whatever. We'll just adapt this nevertheless. So it'll be an awkward partition right there, but then we'll just do the typical rise up. All right, so let's just get right back to it. Finish off this roofy roof of roofness, and you know what? We'll just have a good roof, and then we'll get started on the treehouse. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna need some more logs. Oh, look at you. Look at you, little sneaky head. There you go. All right, so let's just finish this off right here if we can. Hang on a second. This is looking awkward. Oh, goodness gracious. Why does that look so weird right there? I guess I need some more logs. Here, let's just go grab some more logs, and we'll get back on the road with that. Oh, look at it. We got another apple. Look at the apple. Oh, yeah. I love these apples. Now, something I will admit. What was it? Oh, goodness gracious. What was it? Oh, I completely forgot now. Oh, goodness gracious. This is embarrassing. I completely forgot. Never mind. Play it off mode activate. Now, where are my logs? Oh, there. I was holding them. Yep, that's me. That's me right there. All right, so let's just put these down right here. Looking good, girl. All right, and we're just going to need one more layer of these thingies, and they will look good. Now, I felt like I had another announcement I was going to share. I got to ponder on this one. Pondering has been halted because Kazude. Hey, dude! At symbol, yes, that is what I am all about. That is what I am all about. And, oh goodness gracious, what was I going to say? Well, you know what, something I do want to say, Dean Rocket Hall, I know you watch all of my videos because, you know, I just know you're that kind of guy, which is a very cool guy, just for the record. And, I'm waiting for DayZ Standalone. Hint, I'm waiting. I am waiting. Oh man, I know earlier I mentioned about Arma 3 and how I wanted to do that, but the DayZ servers are pretty much all out of Deutschland, which is Germany, and if you don't know, America and Germany are quite some ways apart, and because of that, server reliability is, it's all about, distance does not aid in that, so as you can probably imagine, yeah, the server is not very reliable, and I often get booted for not speaking German. So if I try and hold somebody up, I'll be like, put your hands over your head, I'm going to shoot you if you don't comply. And he's just like, da? No, that was bad German. Well, all I know in German is thank you, which is danke. Yes, danke. Oh, I know what ambulance is. I think ambulance is Krankenwagen. I know I'm not very good at the accent. You know, I do Spanish, not German. So if I'm mispronouncing your native language and you are a German, I apologize. Please correct me, and I will instruct you on the ways of Spanish. You will instruct me on the ways of German. It's a fair exchange, actually. We're just going to be bilingual folks together. All right, so. Really? You're gonna be that one tree that doesn't obey tree capacitor rules? What, did you all of a sudden just get the will to disobey tree? I just want everyone to play together and be nice. Oh, come here. Oh, yes, that is what I want to see. Now, speaking of, I don't even know why. I'm really off with my contractions today. Maybe it's just because it's kind of late today and it's just, I don't know, I'm having a weird day today. All right, so, it looks awkward. It's a skylight and it looks pretty good and all. I don't know. It could work. Here. I don't know. What is this? What is this? Who put put this right here. Oh, actually, no, I think I have one piece of glass left. I think I have one piece of glass. Oh my goodness, look at that. I have one piece of glass left. Solamente. I don't know how to say glass, so that is that. And look at this. This is looking great. So just put some more torches up here, and this will look good. We'll probably even out the structure soon enough so it doesn't look like so rigid in the way that it's constructed. You know, let's just put some more wood up here just so it does not... Actually, you know what? This is a 3-high ceiling. Or no, we could just confine it because, you know, we don't need a big ceiling here. Just have our floor, and we'll fill this one in right here. Oh my goodness, we're having the perfect amount of wood and everything. This is fantastic. And oh, we don't have enough string to make the a bed quite yet, but we do have a bit of wool, so yeah, it works. It works. And you know, oh goodness gracious, I need some more cobblestone, so I'll probably just do some off-camera mining. But next episode we will work on our jungle tree, which will be right about here, and it'll rise up. But you know, let's just take a quick look at the house, just admire the work. And I've really liked this roof strategy that I've been doing. That sounds really conceited, but usually I used to make really terrible roofs. I'll be completely honest with you. My roofs sucked. But this one is actually like proportional, and it looks decent compared to my Curse of the Island series. Like the farmer's house, the roof was completely off, and we had those really awkward half block sections. So yeah, I'll just say that right there. That was a boo-boo, honestly. And should we like make little partitions around just to make it look sectioned? I don't know. I do not know. But you know what? That's something we'll worry about in the next episode. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode of Minecraft Curse of the Island Server Edition. Keep in mind, if you have not joined the server yet and you're not a part of the whitelist, which requires you to play on this server, you can feel free to send me a personal message via YouTube or my Skype if you know that. But we will get you on the server so you can contribute to yourself. And now, since the server is whitelisted, we should be able to avoid all those pesky griefers ruining our great structures. So if you've left the server because of a grief attack, please come back. I recommend you to, or I really want you to come back because we've hopefully fixed that problem. And if your building has been griefed, well, you know what? I will make a personal commitment to help you rebuild it. I just want to take a quick look around the island just because, you know, no matter how much we get griefed, or, you know, no matter a big setback we face, you know, we always come back because look at this. We have layers. You know, that is what our pride and our virtue are. They are layers by the great ogre himself. Now, thank you very much for watching this episode of Minecraft Curse of the Island Server Edition. If you want to play in the server, like I said before, make sure to send me a personal message saying you want to get whitelisted. Not, yeah, goodness gracious, I am all off about my outros today. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.